Hey, you're watching another video with Joe, Walter and me, Flick, aboard our sailing boat, Nendaz. This week, join us tackling some interior projects to make this boat a home. Something that people on boats love is this dark wood. Now, for us, we think it actually makes a lot of boats feel quite dark and old, and so we wanted to sort of brighten it. Lots of people who really love like traditional boating will be shocked at what we're doing, but I think for us it makes sense. You can see here, like here, where it's obviously gotten wet at times, and on here, and it all would need sanding back and then re-oiling or re-varnishing. And you know, what's the point when we just don't really love it being dark wood anyway? So we're planning on doing a transformation a bit like this for the rest of the boat. That means sanding back all of the wood and painting it. We're leaving bits like this of this darker wood, so all of the trims will keep, but the rest of it we're painting. We're thinking white. We might change our minds partway through and introduce some colour, but just to try and get it as light down here as possible. And then it means that we can put pictures up like this and try and make the interior of the boat feel really homey. So when we started it, I used just a Dulux primer and Dulux satinwood paint, which worked quite well, but actually I think at the time when I was painting it, I noticed that it was sort of like marking up quite badly. So where's an example? Here, I think you can see we've like lent some things against it, and it's come off. So one thing that we've had a look into is other different types of paint and sail life. Use hempel, I think it's called. I'll show you the pot again, which is, I think it's oil based. I actually don't know, I might have made that up, but whatever it is, it takes a lot longer to dry than the Dulux satinwood. So what I'm doing is we've done the satinwood test in this room to see what that does, which is much quicker and I can put the layers on quite quickly. So that was a primer, and then I think I put like 4 coats of paint on because I wanted it to get a really good finish. And then I'm going to go into the starboard aft bedroom and paint that with the hempel, and we can compare and see which one works better. So watch this space. So we've taken this electric sander to everything with 120, I think. Let's see, yeah, 120, I don't know what that's called, script, paper, whatever on it, and taken off the sheen, just given everything a bit of a bite to it. I can't remember how they describe it, but kind of followed the tutorials as to what they say, and I've done it throughout the whole thing apart from the door and all the trims. So now I need to get these cushions out and then it's time to paint, and we'll put the primer on. First coat of primer. And we're almost like halfway there. Well, we're way more than halfway there, I'm being unfair to myself. It needs like a final coat, I think, and then I'll do a big reveal. But it's looking so good. You can see here where I forgot this panel, so I painted it later and had to prime it and everything. And then this one needs more stuff on it, and then there's the odd bit that just needs touching up. But on the whole, we're getting there. I put all our stuff back in last night, so then it was a bit nice. Once we'd finished, Walter checked it out and we all agreed that the hempel was just a little harder wearing and therefore the winner. More expensive for us, but then again there's boats for you, so we just needed to carry on with the rest of the interior. This is the before. It's all really dark wood, or darkish wood here. So our plan is we'll paint this white, for example, paint this white, this will keep, this will keep, this will be white, this will keep. So it'll be sort of like lighten it up, but we'll still keep a lot of the really nice wooden trim, but like the crappy bits where you can see it's like already marked up and it's just sort of old and a bit damaged, that will all go white basically, because we think it'll lighten and brighten this whole space. So what we need to do is first of all prime.
Okay, so we've put a first coat of paint on pretty much everything in the saloon galley area. Now we just need to wait for it to dry. We've primed it, put a first coat of overcoat on. We're going to take Walter for a walk whilst it all dries, and hopefully we'll come back and it will be dry enough that we can try and stick a second coat on. Time to take the tape off.
And we finished! We finished the saloon and the nav table. We finished the galley and the nav table. We've not quite finished the saloon. As you can see, I've painted my face. I think I've painted my nose as well. But this is what we've done. So there's obviously a little bit of tidying up still left to do, but like, it's so much brighter. It's so much better. I mean, we're saying it's so much better and then it's like so much everywhere, but it will be so much better when it's all packed away again. So this is the nav table on the nav station. What our plan is this desk, which one day I'll try and replace it, but for now we're going to wrap this layer which lifts up in like a grey vinyl, and the same with that back panel there that doesn't actually lift up but it's all part of the same desk area. And then all of the nav equipment that goes there is also going to have the like grey vinyl on it, so hopefully it will sort of look quite like contemporary in this sort of corner. And then we'll have a fold out screen which we can turn to watch from the galley, or we can work from, which is quite good. Yeah, we're really pleased with the overall look. Let me show you from this direction. Yay! So much lighter. We should have done a proper before and then you'd be able to see the difference, but it's great. What do you think, Joe?
It looks so good. So happy. We're very tired now.
Yes.
And hungry.
Very hungry. We've been busy since then and the boat repaint is totally finished now, but we thought we'd save the final reveal for another video. So here are a couple of other interior projects we cracked on with in the meantime.
So, each of these aft bedrooms used to have, well, I mean, it had a sink and a tap. And again, you can go into the other side and you can see the hole there. That's the other aft bedroom. And it used to be exactly the same. And I don't know, we are making a decision to just take them out, get rid of them, because I just don't think you need that many sinks. In a 40-foot like boat, a 40-foot living space. There's like one sink in this aft bedroom, one in the other aft bedroom, and then you'd have one sink in the galley, and then up in the head up there on the left, through that door on the left, beep beep, there's another sink and a toilet. So you end up with like, we had 4 sinks on the boat. So we're getting rid of those 2. I think what we're going to build here is take the mirror out, and I think I'm going to build some wooden, a wooden cupboard here, basically, with some shelves, and then either 2 doors like down the middle, or 1 door. A small little addition, one of today's boat jobs was to add another switch here. So we already have one switch, the lower switch, which was, oh, I've moved them around. The lower switch is just this little spotlight, lights up the area, sort of. And today I added in some LED strip lighting, which sort of lights up that lower sort of cubby hole, little hideaway, and it sort of, yeah, gives a backlight to the rest of the space, which is nice, because I think in the evening you can have this on, take off the spotlight, and it will create some sort of nice mood lighting. Well, that's the theory.
That's it from us for now. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for the full boat tour coming very soon.